There's a secret government with its own Air Force, its own, and free from the law itself. You know, that's something that most people have to understand first off here.
How do you have that much money unaccounted for?
They say, you know, it costs $2 billion a plane to make the B-2 Stealth. It's about $150 million. The rest of it goes through the back door into these unsanctioned projects that neither the president nor the Congress knows. Never mind the American people.
Kind of like that.
Are you right-handed?
Yes, sir.
Stand back up. Stand back up. Is that blood on your pants right there? In the front, right where your crotch is.
Oh, no, that's dirt.
Did you change clothes?
This is blood, though.
Oh, okay. And is that your mother's blood?
Yes, sir.
Are those the same shoes you were wearing?
Yes, sir.
Those are the same pants you were wearing?
Yes, sir.
That's the same shirt you were wearing?
No, sir.
Where's the shirt you were wearing?
I threw it away.
Why'd you get rid of that shirt?
It had pieces of my mother's brain stuck to it.
Very good. Give me an example.
Well, I was laughing my ass off when I killed my mother.
You were what?
I was laughing when I killed my mother.
You were laughing? Why were you laughing?
I don't know.
Were you laughing your ass off at that time?
Yes, sir.
I'm at your house today, and I'd just kind of like you to kind of tell us what happened.
I killed my mom in her sleep with a sledgehammer.
Is there a reason why you did that?
Yes, sir.
Well, can you tell me what?
No, sir.
You can't tell me why?
No, sir.
Why you should never approach strangers in the woods. Keep watching, it gets worse.
Left her house. This is not a fucking joke. I stabbed her in the throat and I saw her lifeless body just disappear. Dude, I just killed Cassie.
He has to confirm. And she's perfect, so she's gonna die. Anyone who saw my Kirsten Barnes' house, probably. And we have a new victim now. Her name is Miranda Chacon. She started this thing. She told me to be quiet and to shut up, so now she's dead. I've always wanted to make a mark on the world and stuff. And this is a good way to do it. I know. Combine my love with horror movies with my love wanting to, be popular.
Evil is not an expression of God.
Yes, it is.
It's bullshit, you know it.
Evil, the origin, is a follower of fucking Satan.
There is no
Satan
Satan.
real? Then shut up.
Then how are we supposed to express ourselves?
Good and bad.
We're bad.
We're bad.
That sounds so shitty.
We're evil. That sounds even shittier.
We're not, okay? They were sick psychopaths that get pleasure of killing other people.
That sounds good, baby.
We're gonna go down in history. We're gonna be just like Scream, except real life terms.
That
We're gonna be
sounds
murderers.
good, baby.
Like, let's see, Ted Bundy, like the Hillside Strangler,
No.
the Zodiac Killer.
Those people are more amateurs compared to what we're gonna be.
Hey, look, I don't know. Hello, Cassie. I'm getting you on tape, okay? Say hi, please. Okay, see ya. Wait, Tori. He's supposed to be in here at 7:30, and it's 8:19. He's an hour late. You don't even care, do you? Okay. See ya.
In just one statement, the man in this photo right here caused hundreds of deaths. This is Congressman Andrew J. May, and the year is 1943. During World War II, submarines that were fighting in the US Pacific had a very high survival rate, and Andrew J. May thought it would be a great idea to brag about it. So he bragged to the press that the reason that the survival rate was super high was because Japanese depth charges detonated far too high in the water, so the submarines never ended up getting hit. After learning this information, the Japanese fixed their depth charges so that they would hit more submarines. This caused 10 submarines to be lost and over 800 lives as well. The moral of the story is don't leak information that's valuable, especially during wartime, because this can cause a lot of deaths.
Urban Legends That Were Proven to Be Real, Part 3. The Montauk Project. It was conducted in Montauk, Long Island in the early 80s, reportedly served as one of the Duffer Brothers' main inspirations for Stranger Things. The legend wasn't fully baked until the early 1990s when Peter B. Nichols, an electrical engineer, helped pen the Montauk Project. The book detailed time warps to Mars, genetic experiments, and 11 psychic child spies. Now the show makes sense. Fall for the next urban legend.
The brutal attack of Travis the chimp.
The chimp killed my friend! And the police up! With a gun! With a gun! Please, hurry up! He's killing my girlfriend!
Who's killing your friend?
My chimpanzee!
Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend.
Yes. She's dead. He ripped her apart.
He ripped what apart? Her face?
Everything. Shoot him! Shoot him!
Travis was a 200-pound male chimpanzee that appeared in many movies and TV shows. But on February 16th, 2009, Travis finally snapped. The woman that you heard on the phone was Sandra Harold, the chimp's owner. And the woman being attacked was Charla Nash, one of Sandra's friends. Sandra tried to save her friend by bashing the chimp with a shovel and stabbing him in the back with a butcher knife, but that only made him more angry. Travis ripped off Charla's eyelids and tore off her nose. The chimp then scalped her, gouged out, and ate her eyeballs before chewing off her hand. Shortly after, the police showed up and executed Travis by gunfire.
Here's some of the scariest things that have been caught on camera. Part 5. On the evening of July 21st, 2021, a doorbell camera at a Los Angeles home captured one of the most disturbing scenes I've ever seen. At around 8 p.m., the young woman at the house was preparing dinner while waiting for her husband to return home from work. It was a very hot day, so window and let the evening breeze in. This caught the attention of a man on the sidewalk, and as he looked at the young woman, he decided to try and get a little closer.
I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure? I just have a couple questions for you.
He continuously repeats the same sentences as he rings the doorbell and knocks on the door, claiming to only have a few questions. The woman never responded to the man and claims she'd never seen him until that point. As he's walking away, her husband comes on the doorbell speaker asking who he is, and that's when he reveals his true intentions.
Are you sure?
Who are you?
Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about ABCO. I want to rape her and kill her because I have a knife and a gun. Yeah, and I'm going to knock on her door again.
Thankfully, none of his fantasies played out as he walked away for good. Soon after, he was arrested a few blocks away, and when asked for his name, he claimed to be the Holy Spirit. It was later found that his real name was Christopher Sums, and a background check found that he had an impressive job history and was actually a normal person not too long ago. What caused this rapid change in appearance and personality is unknown, but the footage captured that night will continue to haunt the internet.
These things are oddly terrifying. In at number 1, we have the mouth of an Arctic lamprey. This thing is crazy and looks like it belongs in some sort of sci-fi movie, but it is in fact real. In at number 2, we have a woodpecker's tongue and what it actually looks like, as well as how it actually works. As you can see in the top diagram, the tongue wraps all the way around the top of the head, and then when the woodpecker wants to extend its tongue, it comes out. It now makes a lot more sense as to how woodpeckers can store such a long tongue in such a tiny head. And finally, in at number 3, we have this forbidden iPhone charging cable. This is an older clip, but still very unsettling to look at. Follow for the next part.
Reddit user Wolfhound227 was exploring the basement of an abandoned church, all alone, when all of a sudden he heard footsteps coming from up above him.
Below the church right now. You'll hear it again. Yep.
So, what do you guys think? Is this something that's easily explainable? Or is this paranormal?
Here are 4 signs that you could be a psychopath. Number 1, you get bored easily. You always need a sense of excitement in your life, and you get this by taking extreme risks or even playing with other people's minds. Number 2, you're more rational than others. As long as you're not bored, you don't really care about negative emotions such as grief or anxiety. This allows you to stay calm in a crisis, and even when your own life is in danger. Number 3, you lie a ton and you don't know why. You lie even when there's nothing to gain from lying. Sometimes you lie just because of the pleasure that you derive from doing so. 4, you never own up to your actions. Even when you know it's your fault, you still decide to blame it on others. And despite this, you never feel guilt.
You okay? What the hell? What the f is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
Watching that again, as Mark walks towards the car, you can hear what sounds like a woman crying.
You okay?
When he looks closer, there's no one in or around the car.
What the f is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
Despite only running through a wire fence, the car looks pretty badly damaged.
What the hell? What the f is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
So if there's no one in the car, then where's the crying coming?
Urban legends that were proven to be real, part 4. Escalante Petrified Forest. While it is illegal to take anything from Escalante Petrified Forest State Park, there is a legend that says that anyone who takes pieces of petrified wood from the park will be cursed with bad luck, sickness, and even accidents. Park manager Kendall Farnsworth stated in 2014 that he gets about a dozen packages every year containing a piece of wood from the park and an apologetic letter detailing the sender's misfortunes. Follow for next legend.
Celebrities that have been reincarnated. Johnny Depp, Michael Jackson, Dave Franco, Jennifer Lawrence, Ellen DeGeneres, Matthew McConaughey, Nicolas Cage.
If you don't believe in ghosts, you just might after seeing this video. According to Reddit user Bored Guy Online, he works overnight with security at a hospital. One of his buddies, who's a security guard, told him that he had been seeing things the past few weeks at night. Bored Guy Online didn't know if he believed him, but he decided one night to start recording when he was doing his rounds. And this is what he caught. So what do you guys think? Is this just some guy peeking around from the corner? Or could this be something paranormal?
Family visiting Disneyland captures ghost that haunts the Tower of Terror ride on camera. Woman gets 23 contact lenses taken out of her eye that had been sitting over the years.
You can see, can you lift it up a little bit? There's a third contact. Look down some more. We just removed 2.5 contacts. You can see this piece coming out. There's more. Goodness, this is